She's my baby girl.
Hi guys, I'm Hattie.
I'm Hattie. No, I'm Jin. Today we are on the camera for talking because we booked wedding, but unfortunately my parents can't come to our wedding. It's because
We decided that the only rational thing to do.
both weddings.
We're gonna have two weddings.
England, Korea, England.
It's very expensive,
Our wallets melted.
but Jin is in charge of all Korean and I'm in charge of all English.
Yes.
We have booked or put down a deposit for both of our wedding venues. So in England, it's going to be January 2023.
Next year, winter in the castle, and Korean one will be this August.
Also in a semi-looking castle.
Yeah, and also it's like.
Don't say that, that's so surprised. The venue is really cool in Korea, so we're going to have a summer wedding and a winter wedding.
Yeah.
And my parents will hopefully come to both weddings.
Yeah, but my parents will not come to English weddings because
It's hard to get time off work in Korea, especially to go to things like family weddings, whereas in England it's a lot easier to request time
and
off
I don't
work.
think they're gonna cope with all the shocking things around, like smoking, drinking around, and
Because
like.
in Korea, the wedding is just the ceremony, and then everybody goes and has a buffet after, and the whole thing probably lasts about 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. So basically, you go to the wedding and you pay for them. Like in Korea, you pay minimum, it's like 50,000 won. And if you're really close friends, maybe like 100, I don't know. And every person should pay.
And once you pay, you get a ticket for the buffet.
Yeah, and then you watch the
Ceremony.
ceremony and wedding and take a picture with them in an hour and go to the buffet and eat it and go home. Which is very simple compared with Western culture
So
wedding.
in England, we do a whole day and night celebration. So usually the celebrations will start with the ceremony. Actually, no, it starts in the morning when you get ready with your bridesmaids. Jin will get ready with his groomsmen. We'll have the photographer taking pictures.
Really?
Yeah.
We
And
have
then-
photographers too.
And then, oh, I know that. And then we'll go to the venue, we'll do the ceremony where we will get married, legally in England. And then we will have a sit-down meal, 3-course sit-down meal. And then the DJ's gonna come and we're gonna party all night. I'm going to do shots. I'm gonna be boogieing with my mum on the dance floor. Weddings are really fun in England.
Yeah.
And
but
Jin's brother will hopefully come to the English wedding because he lives in
Yeah.
Poland, which
It's
is not
close.
that far away from England.
But also, it's hard for me, for us to pay everything. Also, like in Korea, right? Even the wedding is expensive, we kind of get back from people's paying. So how can I say? It's plus minus zero at the end.
So you pay a lot, but you also get a lot back. So really, it's not like you spend any money.
Yeah. In England,
You just spend money.
Yeah, and they don't pay you back. It's just like gift if you want.
Yeah,
Right.
but you don't usually you don't pay to attend a wedding.
Yeah.
You just attend the wedding. So the bride and groom will pay for you to attend their wedding. So it's quite expensive and we might have to pay in installments, but that's okay because it would be cool if we could have done one big wedding,
Yeah.
but it's just not feasible for our families. And
Yeah.
that's fair enough, and that's something we knew when we got engaged as an international couple that we'd probably have to face and deal with.
Yeah, so we decided to have both the weddings in unpopular seasons. So like in Korea, summer is very unpopular season for getting wedding because you will be melted.
I'm gonna sweat.
But it's super cheaper than fall or spring. But in England,
In England, the peak times is usually like May to September, so they like some people like summer weddings. And usually around like Christmas and like the New Year's, that like tiny period in December is quite popular. But because we're going to get married at the end of January, nobody really wants to get married at the end of January. January is a boring month, so I thought let's spice it up.
and we decided to all the live streamings for all the weddings. We were thinking really hard to should we invite our friends as well? But like maybe like for security reasons, we were like,
And it's fucking expensive, especially for England. If you want to come, I have to pay like, oh no, I can't do it. I'm having the bare minimum people.
So except that we want you to come in online for celebrating us. So
Yeah,
we
it's
will
your e-invite.
e-invite.
We'd like you to, we'll be live streaming both weddings so you can see both weddings.
So many steps we need to do more wedding
Yeah.
stuff. Like
No, we've got the venues nailed. That's done. For both venue.
Yeah,
Done. Cake, flowers, wedding dress, tuxes.
For Korean one, wedding dress, makeup.
Or makeup.
Oh.
Gotta find accommodation for my family. I know.
Yeah, but I'm really lucky that I can also have an English wedding in your country.
I like English wedding because I want my dad to walk me down the aisle, which I hopefully he'll be able to do twice in Korea and in England. But with the current COVID situation, we just don't really know if it's going to be like feasible for our families to fly over, especially for mine to fly over for the Korean wedding. We don't know if it's going to be possible. So we thought the best thing we could do is have 2 weddings.
Our parents can't come to our wedding. That's technically true,
Jin's
but also
parents.
also not true. We don't know that your parents can come.
Yeah, we
to-
don't know.
So yeah, that's true. But also, we have both weddings. But I'm really glad
Just
that.
work really hard and save up loads of money. But I feel blessed that I get to marry you twice.
First honeymoon will be Jeju Island.
Wait,
Second,
why are we talking about honeymoons, babe? We can't even afford our weddings, let alone honeymoons. That should be like the last thing we think about. We want to go to, we would like to go on like a smaller honeymoon after the first wedding, and then
That's
an
why-
actual honeymoon on the second wedding. But like, we can't even bloody afford to pay everything. We have to pay in installments for everything. So like, let's not think about the honeymoon.
Let's just use credit card first and think about it later.
Let's not do that.
So we are thinking maybe we can go to Jeju Island for first honeymoon for week 1, and then
The dream is to go to Bali. That
Yeah.
has been our dream since we met, but I think we'll have to wait at least a year, 2 years until we can afford to make that trip. Why are weddings so expensive? You wanna have a really nice time and invite all your family and friends, but then you just don't realize how much like the costs rack up, and it's really stressful.
but we're happy and we're really glad that we can actually this is happening because of your love, guys.
And we wanted to say thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Thank you for letting us have
all
a
the
wedding in the first place.
first place and giving all the opportunity to be able to have a proper wedding
And
for
you're
us.
all invited to watch the live streaming. And yeah, we just want to say a massive thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so
And
much.
Thank you
Thank
for
you so much.
slightly aggressive.
Oh,
Thank you for supporting us, Jin and Hattie, on our journey.
yeah. Thank you for following our family journey. We will never stop. We will. So, Jin and Hattie's granddaughter will be still in the channel.
It's gonna be a multi-generational.
So when
channel.
we die, we'll be like, oh, okay. Jin and Hattie channel belongs to our grandson and daughter for Jin and son and Jin Hattie's son channel.
Okay.
History, YouTube history.
But yeah,
Thank you for
that's our update. Thank
our
you for
update.
listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking time to participate. Oh my god. I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm really sick.
The reason why she's
I
sick.
have COVID.
Bye bye.
Bye guys, love you. Have a good
Bye
day.
bye. Bye bye.